and welcome back. And here we are in lesson number 24. I do not perceive my own best interests. In no situation that arises do you realize the outcome that would make you happy. Bam! In no situation that arises do you realize the outcome that would make you happy. Worth repeating it. Therefore, you have no guide to appropriate action and no way of judging the result. What you do is determined by your perception of the situation, and that perception is wrong. It is inevitable then that you will not serve your own best interests. Yet they are your only goal in any situation which is correctly perceived. Otherwise, you will not recognize what they are. If you realized that you do not perceive your own best interests, you can be taught what they are. But in the presence of your conviction that you do know what they are, you cannot learn. The idea for today is the beginning step in opening your mind so that learning can begin. So if we already know, I already know everything, if I say that, what am I going to learn anything new anyway? I already know everything. So by saying I actually do not know, because I have tried applying the fact that I know everything and tried living in this world, and look where it got me. Not happy, suffering. So let me open up myself to a new idea and see I actually do not know. There the learning begins. The exercises for today require much more honesty than you're accustomed to using. A few subjects honestly and carefully considered in each of the 5 practice periods which should be undertaken today will be more helpful than a mere cursory examination of a large number. 2 minutes are suggested for each of the mind-searching periods which the exercises involve. So basically all these lessons that he's saying start from like 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, now 5 times 2, 10 minutes. So not more than 10 minutes. It's like you can meditate just doing this lesson. I do not perceive my own best interests, and be calm and take that in and just for 10 minutes and see what it comes up with. The practice periods begin with repeating today's idea, followed by searching the mind with closed eyes for unresolved situations about which you are currently concerned. The emphasis should be on uncovering the outcome you want. You will quickly realize that you, and I love this, have a number of goals in mind as part of the desired outcome, and also that these goals are on different levels and often conflict. So true. Sometimes we think that the outcome that we want itself has so many conflicts. What happens if this happens? What if it comes out this way? So like we are totally there is uncertainty about even our own thoughts, right? So just this is like a discipline of our own thoughts. Naming a situation that occurs to you and enumerate carefully as many goals as possible that you would like to meet in its resolution. The form of each application should be roughly as follows. In the situation involving blank, I would like blank to happen and blank to happen, and so on. Try to uncover as many different kinds of outcome as may honestly occur to you, even if some of them do not appear to you to be directly related to the situation or even to be inherent in it at all. If these exercises are done properly, you will quickly recognize that you're making a large number of demands of the situation large demands of the situation which have nothing to do with it. You will also recognize that many of your goals are contradictory. Very true. My goals have always been very contradictory. I'm like 1 minute this and I've changed. So yeah, that you have no unified outcome in mind and that you must experience disappointment in connection with some of your goals, however the situation turns out. When you have one thought, this is what I can come up with. When you have one thought and then you add another thought to it. Now, adding another thought to enhancing it is okay. But if we have one thought and then we just completely negate it by saying that it may not happen, so let me just, so there you kind of negate that, the power of that thought, and then what you're replacing with is now in conflict with the first thought. So guess what? It's not going to happen. It doesn't matter. They've both just been diffused. So it's just not going to happen. After covering the list of as many hoped for goals as possible for each unresolved situation that crosses your mind, say to yourself, I do not perceive my own best interest in this situation, and go on to the next. So here is where this is how I do it. If I have a situation and I want it to be resolved, after having learned the truth, this is what I do practically. I'll apply this lesson in this way. If I do not perceive my own best interests, what I do is, please show me, Holy Spirit, God, divine angels, please show me what this is for. And I release that particular situation to the higher self, higher spirit, higher power, and then I just leave it there. Try not to pick it up. I try not to pick it up, but if I did pick it up, which I do many a times too, I release it again. It's okay. I release it again. And the outcome that comes out is way better than what I would have thought. And this is like an experience in life that I've been having. These are all things that have been happening. So it is one of those things. One quick example that I can only give you is the outcome of I've been a single mom for 7 years. Never really, I wanted someone in my life, but at the same time, there came a point where I honestly surrendered and I said, okay, if I'm going to be by myself, it's okay. I'm going to be okay. Little did I know that what God has planned is just next in line. And I met my husband, and nothing that I would have pictured, way better than what I would have pictured. That's a story for another video, but I will do it. But that's just a slight example of what I'm saying is when you surrender and when you don't know what it is for, the results that you get are going to be better than what you thought might happen. Try it and see. This is your happiness, your peace that we are talking about, your transformation. I love you. Have a great day. Keep coming back, keep doing these lessons, and see how it is transforming you, how it is helping you. Comment on it too if you want to. I love you. Have a great day, and thank you. Namaste.